over here. It's such a cute little monitor, man. I just want to take it home with me.
Could do it. You gotta take him out for drinks first, though.
Yeah. All right, well, here's herO's. You know, he's played 100 matches in total. He's a gold Protoss. He's one of our most winning Protoss players. He's done very well overseas. He's an IM winner, and he's really, really good.
He's really good, but his record against Terran so far is 0-3. Maybe he can change that today, going up against this Terran, TY for KT Rolster. He has a really good record, 120 and 94. That, of course, includes games from StarCraft 1.
When he was baby.
Yeah, when he was just a little baby.
He's 8-1. He's 4-0 against Protoss in regular Pro League matches. This guy looks like no all-in will kill him, and if you don't kill him, good luck beating him. He's taken the idea that Protoss is too strong against Terran and flipped it on its head. Was a recent nerf to Protoss with the Mothership Core, of course, on the Widow Mines. Could come into play here just a little bit. All right, let's jump into our second map here, see if KT Rolster can tie it up 1-1.
LTA는 SK텔레콤.
Down here in the bottom right, the yellow Protoss for CJ Entis. This guy, he is herO.
Try and time that out with the camera.
I'm not good at it. I'm not good at it yet. I got to practice.
Well, this is just an irregular timing.
Yeah.
It's fine. There he is. He looks a little bit stressed today. I mean, when I saw him warming up as well. This is a high-stakes match, of course. His opponent at the top left for KT Rolster, fan favorite. It's Baby, a.k.a. TY. Uses his initials as his ID.
Yes, he does. We saw herO chatting in the lobby right before it started, asking to turn the light down a little bit in his booth.
Yeah.
I think he was complaining about that one time before. I think he actually paused the game once before that. Maybe he's just a little prone to not dealing well with lights.
See that? GG girl pointed at me.
She was pointing at me, man.
I don't think so.
I think you're wrong.
I'm pretty sure.
We got to go ask her after this. I think she was pointing at me.
I think she might be kind of into me, man. I don't know.
I don't think so. She gave me the look, man.
Oh, we'll have to confirm. I'm pretty sure, though. But you can ask her.
We'll see.
I'm pretty sure, man.
We'll see.
There goes the assimilator. Man, are we going to see another CC first? It looks like it. I mean, there's no other build he could go for right now.
Yeah.
So it's certainly going to be a CC first, and there it is at the low ground.
Yeah. On the other hand, herO getting a lot of gas, getting both of those gases first.
Yeah, and no scout.
Yep.
He looks like, every time I look at it on the camera, he just looks like he's agitated, like he's not in a good mood or something. And I wouldn't be either if I had to play against TY in a PvT, but got to get his wits about him here.
Camera was confused about where to go.
Yeah. And
they want CJ to win.
Yeah. CJ fan, I suppose. Either that or somebody who hates KT. So, don't give me that
I give you a look.
Don't give me that look. We're going to have, I mean, basically for herO, unless he probably has some build that's very gas-intensive planned here, right? Nothing else makes sense. But when he gets to his opponent's main base and scouts that it's CC first, that might make him a little bit annoyed because it's just very... It's a build that if you're just playing safe, you know, if he's got these additional gas to get a faster Mothership Core out just to be safe, then you're going to be frustrated that your opponent's gotten that command syrup for free, basically.
Oh, of course. I mean, if you see a risky build on the side of the opposition that you're facing, the opponent that you're facing, and you are just not equipped to deal with it, you're going to be obviously a little bit twerked.
He doesn't even see still, so he doesn't know.
Yeah, he doesn't know. I mean, the Marine is very far out. He may like just assume that he's trying to deny the scout, and maybe he doesn't have it. But when he comes up here and sees the bunker, he's got to assume. He still hasn't seen it in person, though.
I think he's got a pretty good idea, just simply because there would be more Marines otherwise. Yeah, most likely. So, I mean, he does not have 100% certainty that there's a command center there, but it's reasonable to assume. And he starts the robotics back at home. I wonder if he plans to do an immortal timing. Probably not, since he's adding a forge now. But we have seen immortal timings with +1, not in this matchup. But
yeah, not in this matchup. But
don't ask a Zerg about it; they might get upset.
That was upsetting yesterday. 3 Zergs going down to 3 Protosses in a row. That was good for us because we're Protoss players.
Well, I like to see the better player win. And that's what we saw.
Yeah. Something he could do on this map specifically is take out the rocks and attack from the side that won't have a bunker up if he's not prepared.
Yeah, well, hold that thought. He's actually going to lose a lot of hit points on that mothership core, a lot of shields, I should say. And there's just not a whole lot of defense back at home. He's going to start losing probes here. A very aggressive attack here by TY, and it's working out for him so far. The second Stalker was out of position. Now it's back home.
Yeah, it's back home. And what these Marines do is they force that SCV in. They are allowing it to get in. These probes are losing so much mining time, and they even killed 3 of them.
Yeah.
And he knows exactly what's going on in the base of herO as well.
You know, it's really interesting, too, that, you know, he was able to do this much damage with just a follow-up to a CC first. He might have tried to, you know, force the overcharge, which would have, you know, easily cleaned up the Marines, but if he does that, then the mothership core has less energy, much less useful overall for a time. So we have Twilight Council going down now, and he's just continuing those forge upgrades. Whereas back at home, Tech is moving along as usual for TY. He's got a lot of Marines out here still, and I don't think he's actually going to commit to a second attack by ground. It's going to take him too long to get there. By the time he arrives, it should be pretty easy to defend.
Yeah,
he doesn't want to lose
he's going to have the
those.
mothership core as well.
I think he might just poke the overcharge out and try to escape. There's no sentries right now, so that's something he was able to see earlier. So he's probably thinking, yeah, you're not going to be able to force me in there and kill all of my Marines. So this is actually reasonable for me to do.
Yeah, herO's going to be able to kite with even just 3 Stalkers. There's no stim out here. He is going to be able to use this high ground and abuse the vision a little bit to get some damage. But so far, herO not losing any health.
This is a sign of a great map maker as well. You can see like just how it really, this map allows the player who has the better decision making, the better micro to actually win out here because there's 2 high grounds to work with. And this is just really fun to watch. Really enjoy this quite a bit. And I mean, he loses a lot of Marines here. He did not force the overcharge like he wanted to. He didn't kill that Stalker either. And now the retreat path is very difficult because he doesn't have any Marauders. The Stalkers are faster than Marines, and they are actually, you know, they have better range. So that's why it's very difficult to actually engage these.
Yeah, and follow-up to his little attack there had a Marauder in it. So those 3 Stalkers had to back up. But he did do a bunch of damage. I feel like he did definitely get the edge in that little fight we had.
Yeah.
Right now he's getting Storm, and he's adding a ton of gateways. Still no third base. He's stopped making probes as well. He has a Warp Prism also going towards that top right side of the map.
Yeah, I wonder what he's going to do with the Warp Prism exactly. He could just try to distract units in the main base while he goes for a big attack. He also has 1 Storm that he's going to have available when he arrives there once that Storm research is finished. So if he distracts units back in the main base and attacks the natural, that could be a really good timing that he hits. He's making a bunch of cannons at home too, just in case it ends up being kind of an elimination race where TY is just trying to outmaneuver him and win the game, float his buildings.
Yeah, we've seen TY do terrible, terrible damage with his drops against Protoss, especially on this map before, and he could do the same here. But we're going to have to see how this build for herO pans out. So far, TY trying to get down those rocks, open up another attack path here. But herO with the Storm and a bunch of High Templars ready, he's not going to be able to run up that ramp.
His Widow Mines are going to start to become very annoying. And here we go. Here comes that drop. He needs to load the Templar out and hit that Storm. If he could actually storm the Marauders, it wouldn't be too terrible for him either. He decides to go for the SCVs and gets a lot of them there. Well done.
Yes, very nicely done indeed. 9 kills, 9 SCVs down. Another Storm going down onto, I think that was a little bit of an overreaction there. Storming, I think, 3 Marauders as well as that Photon Overcharge.
Yeah, he's just trying to make sure that, you know, no extra damage is done here. This is a huge push by TY, and he's starting to commit to it a little bit. Like, he's repairing his medevacs. He's getting those turrets up so that the observers can't actually eliminate the Widow Mines. It's very, very annoying because now herO's kind of stuck on 2 bases. He can't move out and attack right now. He's even continuing to keep his pro production cut so that he has enough minerals to defend this attack. He's now being split. There's 1 drop going towards the main base here.
Yeah, drop's going to come in the main. There are a couple of cannons here in position, but he's going to be able to probably drop on 1 and able to kill it, especially with the Marauder in here. He's attacking at the front as well. Pretty decent storm, but he's able to go away. Warpins here at the back are going to drive this drop off as well.
There goes a double force field there, but he's not able to actually catch anything with it. Gets to only one of those Marines. Drop did escape, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So he's still back there. Yeah, he's over there on the right side. Well, this is a nice little soft contain that TY has set up here. Looks like, yeah, he dropped and did some damage there. TY is just continuing to poke because he knows against the ranged units he's going to have no problems, you know, picking them off.
Yeah, he can continue to do that, try to do some damage. Looks like a High Templar is going to be dropped in here, as well as a ton of Warpins, a ton of Zealots coming in here. He has so many of these gateways, even warps in a High Templar as well.
Yeah. And with the positioning of the Marauders, though, he minimizes the damage, and it looks like there's a Viking now to finally eliminate that pesky Warp Prism. TY still doesn't have a 3rd base, so without a 3rd base, you know, he's not getting massively ahead from this, and the upgrades do continue for herO, even though he doesn't add any probes, and he's not taking a 3rd base for a while here. He actually is going to try to break this.
Yep, +2 just finished, and now he's coming down here. He has the Observer for the Widow Mines as well. Yep. Pretty sturdy army here for herO. He's going to be able to break out of this.
And herO breaks out there for, you know, a little bit, chases that army away. TY may just continue to do it for drops instead. And it looks like he is going to cut this one off. Nice feedback there to eliminate the dropship. And he's also attacking the 3rd base, meanwhile, that TY is starting. Looks like he's killed the SV, and he's going to have to cancel that. Maybe? Nope.
Nope. Zealot is going to go down.
Yep.
So herO at least, you know, has delayed the 3rd base, and he has that information as well. So that 1 Zealot doing a good deal of damage for herO.
2 High Templar in this dropship. There are turrets over here, but he could just ignore them. Storm makes an Archon even. Not a ton of kills there, but he's forcing more and more mining time to be lost. And this push that's coming across the map, Brendan, it's pretty scary. So yeah, well, he can actually hit with this.
I think he can hit very well. He has that +2 armor done, where +2 for TY for attack is not quite done. He's got a bunch of Archons, a ton of Storms, and a ton of Immortals here. TY sees this army, and he's going up on the high ground. He definitely has to get a better position. A ton of Warpins as well from the Warp Prison.
Nicely done there with the Collapsible Rock Tower. He's just trying to get any better position he can. And this army is so small here for TY, it looks like. Can he actually kite his way back? He's doing a good job of it so far. He just wants to buy more time for those ghosts. He wants that +2 to finish for his army as well. Not looking good, though. It's a very scary Protoss army that's marching towards him.
It is really. The one thing that herO is missing, as our Observer just showed us, is the Mothership Core. Just finally does remake that now. These Widow Mines going to be blown up before they do any damage.
The Storms here are just so good, and he has so many High Templar that, you know, TY dodges 1 or 2, but eventually they start to connect. He's running out of room real fast here. Zealots go to attack the 3rd base, and I don't even know if the army that's here is enough. It looks like he's going to turn TY around, or rather herO around for just a second.
Yeah, turns him around for a bit. Fighting with SCVs, though, losing so much. Army supply is falling. A ton of Archons being made as well. 3rd base is not mining. herO looks strong here. Whole army of TY going down. GG.
herO takes a win, and now it's 2-0 up for CJ Entis.
Well,
uh-oh, KT Rolster fans.
This is an uh-oh. TY losing 2 in a row now. I mean,
KT has been here before, though. Come back to win 3 matches, win the ace match. It's already happened this round. Coach Park is looking happy, man. He's like, you guys are doing what you need to do today.
That's a guy who just got a promotion. That's the look on his face. He's like so happy. He actually just looked really proud there for herO.
Yeah, that's well said. That's definitely the emotion that looks like it was coming out of him. And really good preparation breeds really good results. The problem with TY in this game was that he invested so much to containing his opponent, but was not able to capitalize on that. He didn't get ahead in upgrades. He didn't trade, he didn't trade better when he was trying to kite those Zealots. He didn't get a 3rd base. Yeah.